All right, so Global Game Jam 2020. You all survived. Congratulations, yes. So I want to give a couple of points of thanks. One to Unity. Elizabeth flew out here from California and gave a little pre-jam training about their data-oriented tech stack. I think 6 to 8 times on Friday, since people just kept kind of rolling in, and she'd do the same presentation over again. So thanks to them for sending her out here so that she could do that, and then have fun with the jam as well. And then a huge thanks to our sponsor this year, Oxide. So Dan is over there in the corner, so we can thank him and the rest of his company through him, I guess. So they allowed us to have food for Friday night and Saturday night, and kind of make this all a more fun and inviting place for you. So as I said a second ago, or a minute ago, or however long ago it was, what we're going to do now is have each team come up here, plug into the HDMI connector up here, and show us what you did this weekend. We all saw your pitches at the beginning, so we get to see what teeny tiny piece of what you had planned at the beginning you actually got to get done, or more, who knows. So once we've done all of the demos, we'll have time for everyone to play everyone else's game, and then vote on a Jammer's Choice award for the which game other than your own you like the best of the UMBC ones. So with that, we'll do that vote later. With that, I'm going to unplug and turn this cable over to whoever wants to go first. So who'd like to demo? Oh yeah, you want to use this one? Sure.
I'll just take a second to download my game, and hopefully it'll run. So.
He built it to make an executable.
You guys can go first.
Oh.
What it did make is you drive. It didn't make the Visual Studio solution. So I guess if I ran this,
I would love to make like a break. If something hits,
and then that's how you get glue. Just like smash it over the TV and there's glue.
some stuff should just be breakable. Yeah, if we could like split up, if you hit objects too hard, they like break. I'm sure there's like I still have splits up stuff. You just put that all in.
Actually, go back to the
Feel a little.
It works. So
keep trying to carry it.
like only developers know this, but since the colliders are digital objects, chairs count as like solid objects. So even if you like, it looks like it's not covered, it is.
sorry.
Everyone knows one is
Yeah.
between legs, chairs.
Yeah, obviously.
Maybe
You ever see a chair, you just in water, it just floats up above it? Just
Stops right under.
if your house is ever flooding, just go under the chair. The water doesn't get
Nice. Wow, it works. Wow, this guy's already a pro at the game. He took the bed to cover the last like 5%.
The problem is opening it up on this one.
Actually, I don't know. I guess the table.
So the version that's uploaded is
I can't rotate.
dry carry on PC, not carry on.
That's good. Yep, that's it.
Do you find that hard to read? Let's enact one of our diversifiers.
Drag and carry on PC.
Okay, we ready to go?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, our game is called Derelict. It is a throwback to the days of the classic text adventures. We built it using this package I stumbled across called Inform 7. And I looked on the Global Game Jam site. There was a box you could check to say if you're using Inform 7. So far, we're the only people ever in 2020 that have used it. So, you know, oh well. Anyway, can you kick off the? You can play it in your browser. You can expand the text, so we got the diversifier right there. And if a blind person has a screen reader, the person could also play it since it is 100% text. So we start off. What have we done? You're coming in too hot. Last thing you remember is an explosion before things go very dark. Welcome to Derelict. You start in the sick bay. You survey the ruins of the sick bay where injured crew members once saw a solace that is no longer present. You try to sit up, but you cannot move. You look down and find yourself strapped to a stasis gurney. And you see a sick bay door here. What do you think we should do? Open door. Open door. You cannot reach the door from the stasis gurney.
Get up.
Scream. Call for help in space. No one can hear you. Get up. You try to stand, but you're strapped securely to the stasis gurney.
Struggle.
Strap.
Struggle.
Thrash.
On the strap? Nope. Try to think you're trying to take off your jumpsuit. That's what
Choke self-entendre.
undo straps. You tug at the straps. They do not budge. Maybe you need to take a closer look at your
Right on
surroundings.
cyanide capsule.
There you go. Look at the gurney. Battered but functional stasis gurney hums softly along one wall. Silver tray jets from the side.
Can't see any
What?
such thing.
Look at
I don't think we call it the silver tray. It's just tray.
Well, we need an alias for
Yeah, we need to alias that. There you go.
Oh, pick up scalpel.
There you go.
Take laser.
You talked later. Try take.
Sorry.
Or get.
Grab.
Take. I can't spell scalpel.
There you go.
Too hard.
Take scalpel. You strain against the straps, holding you in place. With great effort, you snag the laser scalpel with your little finger and flip it onto your lap. Cut the straps with laser scalpel. They slide free and dangle from the gurney, and now you can
cut self with laser scalpel.
stand. And you can get off. Now that you're standing.
Now can you unstrap?
What would be the next logical thing to do?
Look around.
Open door. Oops. Door. And there you go. Now you've escaped the sick bay and you've got the rest of the ship to explore and try to figure out how to survive whatever horrible thing happened. So that's our game. You can play it online or you can play it on our PCs here. And we will look over your shoulder and give you helpful hints if you need them. Cool. Thank you.
Yeah,
This one should
Second from the right of a bunch of identical looking spots.
aspect ratio. Ah, sound works.
Cool.
Please no, I've made none of the music or assets. They're all free. I'm not that talented.
Nice.
Alright, so if you remember, I said I was going to build an Angry Birds bridge builder version that was based on like shapes and different sizes. Well, we got one shape and one size working, so we're 100% good. For some reason, in the windowed aspect ratio, the catapult strap does not, or the slingshot strap doesn't show up. That'll be in version 4. But you basically launch these objects, and then the cart is supposed to move, but for now we have a secondary cart due to hitbox glitch.
Cool.
Now we get it, and it calculates how many objects you had to launch. You can reset, but it still counts the objects you launch, so resetting is also, or obviously at a disadvantage. There are currently 10 levels. Ideally, in the future, it'll include different objects, different size objects, planks, different size holes, and this catapult will move instead of the saw blade that is a stand-in.
Sweet.
Wait, what happens if you just let the catapult?
Oh.
What if it just goes over the whole?
No. I'm sure he would have tested that.
There are certain holes it can clear over, but it slows its velocity for
What
later
if you just
holes.
let it go now?
Not fast enough.
And you can't launch.
I see.
Cool.
You can, there may be a glitch.
Oh, you can push it?
Yeah. If you're really good, you can nudge it.
That's a speedrun tactic.
Yes. I left it in there. I thought it was clever enough. That's all I got. Who's next?
We can go, sure.
We'll pass on my mighty HDMI cord.
Hey, do you remember where this Windows Mixed Reality.net folder is supposed to go?
Do you want me to log you out, sir? Leave it on in case someone else needs it.
So who wants to talk while we play?
I talk over here, whoever.
All right, our game is called Keep Dry and Carry On.
No, we don't have sound.
Yes we do.
It's through my computer though.
Oh, gotcha.
Just change the input. You got that.
Yeah, this is very important. Last minute.
So it's your bit?
Yeah.
Why didn't it build the exe? The only option is in the speakers.
Oh no, this audio's not working through
Turn the
the.
volume all the way up.
I can just turn the volume up, it's fine.
Yeah, just turn the volume.
Just everyone be quiet.
Plug that. Never mind, there's an audio cable.
All right.
That's for the good ones, I think.
HDMI should go over audio.
It should, but it's not.
Yeah. Test the Windows.
There's a knob too. Might need to turn that.
It's still only showing your own speakers.
Yeah.
Like it should have a drop down.
Is there an on button for the speakers for some reason?
Do the speakers need to be turned on? Let's display.
Don't hit off on that.
Okay. Whatever, I'll just turn my computer's volume up real high. Oh, no, wait.
Wait.
Yeah, it's in the speakers now. Yeah.
You guys
Yeah,
should just
cool.
do it a cappella.
Yeah. Oh, we forgot to do that. That was.
Wow.
Restart it, so please.
All right.
You don't have it on loop.
Glad this was working.
Wait.
Oh God, why is it still playing?
Turn it on.
Okay.
It's not supposed to play in game and. Oh well.
It wants to explain what's going on.
So-
This is Mars rover, not houseboat.
I didn't realize.
Yes.
So the plot of this game is that you're in a house that is sinking and it's full of holes, and you need to plug up the holes with whatever happens to be in your house. You live in this really fucked up house full of penguins and Mars rovers, and like 100 bottles of glue because of. Alright, there we go.
So you can use glue to stick things to the walls.
If you run out of glue, you have to just kind of awkwardly place it.
So you can stack things.
Yeah, just use some of the water. Use the cup too. There's a little hole there.
Put the cup under it.
Yeah, make that. Oh boy, that's just gonna have to be good enough.
Little hole.
Little hole.
Glass of water.
And so depending on how well you fill up the hole, you'll get more or less water.
Yeah, that
So-
wasn't that bad.
So yeah, we only got 1%.
But
So
now we
not
have a
too
new
bad.
hole.
Yes.
We don't know where.
Each round a new hole appears.
Why does it have so many beds? See if you can do this one without any glue.
Oh, okay, that's gonna be harder.
So part of the fun of this level generation is that it decides what furniture to place based on categories, which are just very general, such as tables and seats. Seats includes beds, couches, chairs, and all of that.
Is that a dining
so,
room?
Yes, you get
Is that you got
some
beds
fun
down at
stuff.
kitchen tables in the Mars room?
For a little bit.
I love how you just single-handedly.
You can also.
Our character's also psychic and British.
Yes.
Is the layout different every time?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, no, not the layout
so
per
the
se.
layout is the same, but the holes generate different, and the furniture pieces are different. So that's why for each like furniture spot, this heart sound too. Yep. But yeah, so for each spot, you just have a category of like things that can be on top of stuff, or seats, or tables, and that covers a lot of categories, as you can
the
see.
heart's gonna help much with that.
Rotate
Psychic power. Oh, well. Very good. Get that line from there.
I don't know if that's gonna.
Go pick up the TV.
Where's the TV?
Maybe it's not spawned. Maybe there is none.
there might not be one.
It's not- yeah,
Pick up the
the
rover.
items are random. So the amount of Mars rovers, or the amount of.
It takes a second.
Getting a Mars room. Does the water level actually increase?
Yeah.
It might take a minute.
So we're actually playing very well. So it's only at 3%.
It's supposed to play the theme.
We
from
bounced the
2000.
game around and broken half
Here,
the
I'll
time.
unfold it.
But it has like a long intro.
I love this soundtrack.
Pick up the Mars rover again.
Yeah, let's take the ship. I'm gonna.
So now the water level's real bad.
Oh no, it's going so fast.
Look out the window.
Are you
idiot.
Oh yeah.
We're under the sea. In the Great Barrier Reef.
Oh.
Yep. The background is random.
Sometimes it'll be like a scene of.
One of them is the River Thames, selling the British. The music's still going.
The water level.
No.
I think if we push a wall in here.
Maybe. I think there are ways of getting out of bounds. Let's not show that off.
You can throw stuff out of the
I think our game
walls.
takes place in the same place as Reefer Madness.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, we can get
Extended
a.
universe.
We should maybe die after this because I covered a lot of the holes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we can wait for this to end and then we'll wrap up.
10
Yep.
seconds.
Another thing to note is that you worked on a VR version.
Yeah,
Yes.
we'll be able to show that off on that computer.
We
but-
couldn't get it built, but it does work in editor. Doesn't the Mars rover make a sound if you pick it up?
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't quite die. Oh, sorry.
Alright, well, we can wrap it up. But yep. So that is Keep Grinding.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Wow. What the?
Didn't want this
You got so far from last night. That's crazy.
Well, because we have like 6 people are working on it, so we all can just like basically just focus on one thing. Like I just am part of
hilarious.
That's the only thing I said.
Really?
Yeah.
That came out real nice.
But you know, when everyone can just focus in on one thing like that, it's really fun.
Your version that was a lot of I've seen you made one for a game show.
Yeah, that was the game over version. Scary. But there is no game over in the screen. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it just takes you to the
I'm glad that you were just
I like
Oh, yeah, one more thing. If anyone wants to play the VR version, he's setting it up, so we'll do it later.
Alright, so this is going to be an interactive experience. You can go to airconsole.com on your phone and log into this link, or type in this code, and you'll be able to join the game. You don't have to download the app. They have one that just works online.
Okay. Airconsole.com.
There's gonna be so many people.
Is it limited?
Okay.
Oh, look, it shows how many icons there are.
Is it limited?
Oh,
No.
Oh, really?
5.
We've got
Guys,
plenty.
don't
Don't press any of the buttons yet. Holy cow.
This for 40 people.
Why is this the way we're showing it off?
Alright.
Oh.
Okay, let's go to the actual game now,
Can you put it
where
in full
you're a
screen?
robot.
Oh.
I don't know which one you are, but you're one of them.
I think it's like a twin stick shooting.
Oh God! Stop.
You control with your guitar.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
I'm stuck in
You have a number that you can look at, and then
It's it was
oh
really
my
hard to
goodness.
see.
Okay, and once someone's 0 health, you have to hit the middle button to melee them, to kill them.
Oh, I got one.
Yeah, someone just killed me.
Why does it say repair? Is that the button? That...
No, it's the button above that. That's our logo.
Oh, Rob's
That's
our
our robo.
that was an instructor.
Oh no, I'm still.
Oh my goodness.
I'm stuck in the corner.
So you can pick up the parts of the fallen robots to heal yourself.
Get away
And when
from
you
me,
die,
J4.
all the robots that you killed will respawn.
Who's
Yeah.
J403?
Die. Oh,
J403, who are you?
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Look at this.
I'm gonna die.
Wow, this is sick.
I gotta.
I think the person who killed me is
I'm
gonna
gonna
win.
run.
Damn, J403 is really good. Who is this?
I'm US7S7.
U7. Uh-oh. He died and everyone is respawned.
Oh, I'm back.
I'm not. I'm not back though. I'm still dead. So,
Oh, I finally died.
yes, this is the game. I'm still dead.
So how do you win?
You keep
So-
playing until there's one person,
Yeah.
but I mean, you can play as long as you want, really.
It's endless. Huh?
I wanna respawn.
You respawn when whoever killed you dies.
Well, whoever killed me, stop to die already.
So you only win if
You're
one
able-
person kills everybody else?
Basically. Hopefully, I mean, generally I don't know if there'd be this many players, so,
President
yeah.
runs this many though.
Oh no.
Oh, so once they're blinking red, you have to melee them with the middle button. Damn it.
Yes.
Oh, well, after one of these guys dies,
What have I done?
and we're all gonna die immediately.
Go all the way to the right.
Stop! Get out of here. I'm in
Is
my
that you,
corner.
Dietrich? Am I going for you?
I'm in my corner. I'm safe.
Oh, yeah. No, get away from me.
I'm just going in for the close shot.
Oh, no. No, get away from me. Oh. Yeah, I don't know how much longer. I don't think we should go until someone wins, because that would take.
Oh.
Everyone's back. Okay. Yeah.
Anyways, this
That
is
should
robot
just,
repair.
The
The robot's colors are randomized. The names are randomized. We designed the controllers.
Yeah.
And yeah.
The trash is randomized.
The trash is randomized.
I really
We
like
randomized
playing
some
with
of
this
the
many people.
sounds, so it's very interesting.
Yeah, the sounds are quite something.
It's like, it's a great game.
Oh. My God, everyone's so low.
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
Come here.
but you cannot get killed by lasers. You can only get killed by the.
Oh
everyone.
my God.
Who
What
keeps
happened
killing
there?
everybody and then dying?
You do? Yeah. You have the most play experience. You're cheating. Oh no, I'm doing so poorly.
my
I
bad.
need to find some parts to pick up. Okay, get away from me. Get away from me. Oh my goodness, I got eaten.
That was me, you're welcome.
Oh, I'm in this pile.
Okay.
How did it come out already? That's all my health is.
Am I dead still? Did I respawn? Oh, I
I think we're
respawned.
pretty much done.
Yeah.
I don't understand about.
Oh, whoa.
Did I die again? Where am I?
Wait.
Oh no, I'm still alive. Wait, what?
So I guess one feature we didn't get to would be telling you who killed you, so you could keep an eye on them.
Yeah.
But other than that, most of our goals made it in.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I think that's probably a good demonstration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People having
You
fun.
guys know.
Robo repair.
Repair.
Fully charged laser. Look at this.
Oh, fully.
Wow, okay. Fuck.
Yeah, fire when you let go.
When you let go.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was just spam.
So there you go. That's a game. Let's go. Yep.
Alright, bitch.
Massive multiplayer.
That was cool.
Not really cool.
That was good.
Massively
Robo repair.
So, yeah. They
This company sponsored this event.
Who's next?
I'll go. Yeah, it was a little fun.
like it's probably good with
The N64 controller.
not the one on the website.
It's strange that would be your controller of choice for developing.
I don't have another controller.
You already know this, but Switch controllers, because they're just you can connect them, they work with Windows 10. But I have the GameCube controller, so I can just use that for like any game on Steam. I just play with my Bluetooth GameCube controller. The buttons don't ever line up. But
Hello, I am Matthias. I changed the name to, unfortunately, I changed the name to Snapbacks and Body Bags.
Oh.
Because not only does it rhyme, but as you can see in my whiteboard space, the level snaps back when you bring it.
And sequel to your other Game Jam game.
Yeah,
Backpacks
and body bags. Or dog tags and body bags. I don't remember. I think it might have been both. Wasn't it the project file was backpacks and the presentation was dog tags, so I just changed it.
Might have been.
Who knows? So yeah, I set this up to use an N64 controller. The one that you guys will undoubtedly play on the website doesn't have this feature. Yeah, but this is just for me.
Get it.
Yeah, see that? I made that.
Get it back. What are you? What's your main guy?
I'm a whole ass man.
Like that left side hates you.
Yeah.
It's always you killed.
Yeah, I would have if today was supposed to be art and polish, but I woke up at like 12, so I got like half of each, I think. Yeah. Given more time, the end goal was like an arena fighter, which is why I bought 2 controllers, but that would be a whole other endeavor. Yeah, that's it. That's my game. That's what I made. It's good. There's no lose condition, which is why it's probably the best one.
They just annoy you.
Yeah, they make it hard to.
Are you riding one?
Oh.
See that?
Can you jump on a part like as it's leaving?
Yes. It's very hard to stay on, but yeah, you can do that. You can also crush yourself. That took actually a long time to do. There we go.
Yeah.
That was that.
Nice.
All right, that's it. That's my game. I don't know if you can hear right now, but the music also doesn't loop. So.
Oh.
Thank you.
Very good. Oh, the N64 controller?
Yeah.
You can play some Goldeneye later. Sure. N64 controller is cool because it allows for 3 players to use one controller.
This red one?
Yep.
Okay, so be closer to that.
Dude, those games are the best. Snap it.
Yeah, exactly. You can unplug that right one.
Oh, there's one on the end. So charging?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I guess we'll see.
Boy.
That's coming out of the speakers.
Yeah.
You plug in the audio cable.
Oh, you need some jack for it. It might be sitting on the ground.
Wow.
I don't know.
You had it for randomness. Do we have it for randomness? Whether or not
There we go. I don't realize it might not be wrong. No, but I could. Yeah.
Alright.
So this is our game.
So our game is Shady Mechanic. You play as an unscrupulous mechanic who is trying to make as much money off of people as you can without them getting wise to the fact that some of your repairs are not necessary. It's a push your luck type lying game.
With deal or no deal, price is right.
Who did the music?
We
internet.
found it.
Hey, shout out.
Who did the art?
Yes, man.
Yeah, so you gotta make some money. Alright.
Sucker walks in here soon.
We got our first customer. So, girl comes in. So, what are we gonna sell her?
Quantum carburetor.
Carburetor coming up.
So the customer prompts and the mechanic responses are kind of mad-libbed, where adjectives and nouns are randomly inserted for a continuously funny experience until you know what all the words are.
So, the customer's responses to when you build them will let you know how close they are to walking out the door. So, should we try to build her for something else, or should we call it?
Another
What now?
What next?
Airbag.
Flip it in.
Floor mat.
More mats it is.
So the more ridiculous the item, the more suspicious they get, and then also the more you're running up the bill, the more suspicious they get.
Alright, do we build her again, or do we call it?
They call it.
Call it.
Call it. That's it.
So then you say that's it when you're done.
Boom, got their money.
Alright.
Next customer.
Wanna do another one? What do you guys think?
You make them walk
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
Make him walk out. Here we go.
Let's make them walk out. What now?
The AC's on tire air.
Keep it thermal under
Now what?
God, it's
Some make more sense than others.
Oh no!
Oh, there he goes. Ah, how'd he go?
Push our luck too far.
got his bill though.
$25.
So you're not getting any money from that guy.
Oh, look, it's him. He's back.
He came back.
He wants that air.
Let's go hang out.
What are the stars
Yeah.
next to the?
Let's give her some
That's
food.
your-
So those are our Yap reviews. Depending on how pleased our customer is with our out, they'll leave a review for us, and we'll see more of those later.
Bumper valve.
Battery filter.
Okay, the bumper valve.
You get 3 customers a day, and there's 5 days, and at the end of the week, you get your, you know, your.
Comically depressed.
Yeah, keep selling this guy.
Let's give him a head
Yeah, I think we have a sucker on our hands.
Oh my god. We still
Yeah,
it's hard now.
Yeah, the battery filter.
That's starting to get fed up.
Seems good.
He does not have a consistent moral compass.
So is there the price that they'll spend, is that randomly chosen?
No, each customer comes in with a knowledge about cars, which is ignorant, average, and knowledgeable. And then that factors into how expensive and how fake the item that you're trying to sell them is.
Yeah.
And then also your rating also impacts
Mama
that as
Fist
well.
404.
So the day is over, we get
Yeah.
3 customers per day, and we're looking at a Yap review. And at this point, we can either choose to like the review or report it if it was too bad, and it's gonna.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
this is way lower than our score we already have, so we're gonna report
Yeah,
it.
this is our overall rating, and then that's the
Yeah, so no one
So
needs
we
to see
report
that.
it. It won't affect us as much.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then the next day starts, and that's it. Yeah,
There you
keep
go.
going.
You're trying to make as much money as you can.
Yeah, thank you.
Very cool.
What did everyone else do? Who did the writing?
We all did the writing for most of this.
Everyone except for me.
Who's next?
Yes. Yes.
Because there are none.
Yeah. So our game is Reefer Madness. It is. There was some madness in the development of it, but the game itself is actually quite chill.
This was
so
what
we-
it was supposed to look like.
Yeah. Well, we'll put it up on the screen after I show the demo. But yeah, so the idea is, you know, you're a diver or something, and you have this like kind of dying, bleak coral reef beach area, and you need to repair it by repopulating it with corals. So our built version doesn't work because I was a genius and was like, oh yes, I'll use dots. This is definitely game jam ready. Spoilers, it's not game jam ready, but that's okay, because you can plant different kinds of corals and they grow to a certain point, and then they will stop growing eventually. We have 5 different kinds of corals. I just kind of like poop them out, but you know what? That's fine.
Pooping coral simulator.
Yeah, we're like the chill pooping coral simulator. We've got 2 corals. We got cones. We got brains. We got long boys.
Got the whole crew.
We got the whole gang is here, and you can actually it does continue to capture mouse movement, but you can actually see that there is a simulation going on, so you can see like the temperature and the pH, which isn't changing right now. But the idea that we were going for was that, okay, as you plant more corals, the temperature and pH changes, and we also have kelp and fish. The idea is as you add more and more biodiversity and more biomass, the conditions of the water change, and as the conditions of the water change, the growth rates and the types of corals you get, and the overall biodiversity changes and gets nicer and better. I would like to keep working on this, so if you're interested in later out checking our GitHub out, then yeah, that's how it is right now. But we also have an aspirational version with nice art.
Yeah.
I'll totally show you.
I forgot to drop the fish in, but it's okay. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Oh, I don't have an HDMI.
No.
Do you need that? What kind of connector? Or
Yeah,
is that-
I know
Oh, this one?
lightning.
This
Oh,
thing.
nice. Okay, great.
Is that the right? That's not the right one, is it?
I think I
don't know
remember-
for the MacBook probably.
No, I think that's.
No,
Wait, do you
yeah,
need-
it's
do
not
you need,
the- I need a lightning
lightning?
HDMI.
Yeah, that guy.
Nice. Thank you.
Sorry, mine's USB-C.
You should show off all the nice assets that we have.
Yeah.
Time to actually put it in
Yeah,
the
I'll
live
drop
game.
in more when we. Ooh. Oh my gosh, please. This is one of our suffering things.
This is what it's supposed to look like.
Yeah.
We'll get there at some point, but yeah.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
There you go.
Something's
There you
happening.
go.
Okay. But yeah. We also made a bunch of fish that I will drop in as well if you guys want to take a look at the pretty assets that we made.
And some music that wasn't working.
Yeah. my computer is really suffering today. So.
We tried our best and that's what matters.
Yeah.
I think it looks really pretty.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
These little fishes.
Yeah, I'll add in the fish for that you can look at. Little brain corals.
Yeah.
That's all we got. That's all we got.
Yeah. Good try.
Is that everybody, or is there anyone left? I think that was everybody, but I could have lost count. All right. In that case, it's time to play each other's games. So we had all the presentations. You should spend a little while trying each other's games out. I'll put up the voting site link on the screen, and once you've had a chance to try all the games, you can vote for whichever one, other than your own, you like the best.
You just have it running.
Great.